As a lawyer, I have many clients in the movie industry. This gentleman is one of them. Arthur Daniels, the producer. We're the same age, but Arthur is prematurely gray. And the reason is obvious.
And another thing, Mr. Daniels, if you had any influence on this lot, you wouldn't permit my child to work under such conditions. And if you don't replace her moth-eaten wardrobe, hire her sister as a stand-in, and get her a private dressing room, Mary Louise is walking out. Come along, darling.
Stage mothers. In my last picture, Bentley, I used a lion. He escaped from his cage during rehearsal and still didn't cause half the chaos that she does. What a business.
Yes, what a business.
Forgive the interruption. As I was saying, that tax structure you set up for me is brilliant. Positively brilliant. I don't know what I'd do without you.
When you get my bill, you'll try.
Yeah, well, you're going to save me a lot of money. And anything I can do to repay the favor, name it.
Really? Anything?
Anything at all.
Well, Arthur, you could introduce me to the girl connected to those legs. Here, if I ever pick up that phone to make another date with an actress, let the air out of my tires, will you?
I see Edie Madrid on television. She very glamorous girl.
To look at, not to listen to. Yak, 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 yak. Actresses.
I think I hear eggs boiling in kitchen. Miss Kelly.
Peter, I'm coming right down.
It's not time to tell Uncle you enroll in dramatic school. Miss Kelly.
Morning.
Morning, darling.
Uncle Bentley, remember that $10 you gave me for Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
And you told me to spend it wisely?
Hmm?
Well, yesterday I used it to...
Yes, dear, what'd you spend it for?
Nothing. Excuse me for a minute.
Not now.
Not now what?
Not now time to talk about dramatic school. He got mad on for actresses.
Darling, gonna be late for school. Yeah, I'll crack your egg for you. Peter, chickens now laying messages? Well,
Peter didn't think now was the time for me to tell you.
Tell me what, dear?
I enrolled in a dramatic school. I've decided to be an actress.
You what?
It'll help my poise, my culture, my speech, my...
No.
But I already enrolled.
Unroll.
I want to be an actress more than anything else in my whole life.
Darling, be a nurse, be a scientist, be a riveter, but not an actress.
But, Uncle Bentley, I already gave them my $10.
Sure, you fell for one of those phony ads. Become an actress in 10 easy lessons, $10 down, and one impossible payment. They're all rackets. Learn to draw. Become a ventriloquist. You two can play the piano.
I always wanted to play piano. Where I find school like that?
We'll discuss your career later.
But, Uncle Bentley...
Not another word, dear.
I think
that
Miss
goes
Kelly-
for you, too.
Gee whiz, Uncle Bentley.
Not another word. Not another word. Kelly, you are not going to dramatic school. Hold on a minute. Yes, Kitty. Miss Plunkett? I don't know a Miss Plunkett. All right, send her in. And Kitty, when the garage comes to pick up my car, will you tell them that there are a couple of wires that are crossed? Short circuit. I got a shock when I touched the ignition this morning. All right, thank you. Kelly, dear, now you've got to stop interrupting me at the office. Not another word, dear. Goodbye. My niece got mixed up with some crooked dramatic school. Now, Miss Plunkett, what can I do for you?
I run that crooked dramatic school.
Sorry. Sorry I sounded so blunt. Won't you sit down? You don't look like you run a crooked dramatic school.
Mr. Gregg, I dropped in because Kelly called to tell me you're insisting she withdraw from my class.
Yes. Yes, that's true. You see, I'm trying to raise a nice, average teenage girl who'll grow up to be a nice, average wife and mother.
It's my opinion that Kelly has talent and should be encouraged.
Come now, Miss Plunkett. We're both in the business world. We both have to make a living. I quite understand.
No, Mr. Gregg, you don't. Before I accept pupils, they must undergo a rigid aptitude test. And your niece shows great potential.
Forgive me for doubting your integrity, but if there's one thing I am certain of, it's that Kelly is not an actress.
Have you ever listened to her? Have you ever heard what she can do?
Well, no,
Oh, I thought not. I've known men like you. Unfair, narrow-minded, dogmatic, and opinionated. It's quite obvious. You're more interested in getting your $10 back than in your niece's career.
Dogmatic and opinionated, huh? All I want is my $10 back, huh? That's how much you know about it, Miss Plunkett. Kelly, dear, what's Miss Plunkett been teaching you?
Improvisations.
What's improvisations?
Well, they're little stories that you act out with no words.
Like man sneaking past desk clerk without paying bill.
Darling, why don't you show us one of your improvisations?
You really want to see me act?
Why, sure. It sounds like an awful lot of fun.
All right.
Come on now, come on.
Well, that's it.
Bravo, bravo! Uncle!
Did you get it?
Sure! You sneaking past hotel desk clerk without paying bill.
No, Peter. You got it, didn't you, Uncle Bentley?
Well, I think it was little Eva crossing the ice carrying a lunch.
No. I was picking cotton on a hot day and dying of thirst.
Well, darling, when an actor acts, you have to believe in what he's doing. Now, I didn't believe you. Well, why don't you try another one?
All right. That's it. And don't say it's a man sneaking past a hotel desk clerk.
Fat woman sneaking past desk clerk.
I didn't get it, darling. What was it?
I was a mother duck. I spotted a hawk, and I gathered up my ducklings under my wings.
I didn't believe you as a duck, either. Maybe I'm not very good on pantomime. Now, suppose you try one of these improvisations with words. Tell you what, let's use this over here as a stage. And we'll be out here in the audience, and you come in from out here. Now, come in with something, but this time, make me believe it, okay?
Okay.
This time we gotta be more hip audience.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with her. There's no point in encouraging her if she's not any good. All right, darling, anytime you're ready.
Uncle Bentley, your car is on fire. Uncle Bentley, do you hear me? Your car is on fire.
Yeah, that's not quite it.
Uncle Bentley, believe me, your car is on fire.
I believe her. I almost smell smoke.
Uncle Bentley, I beg of you, go outside and look. Your car is on fire.
You don't make me feel it. I just don't believe it.
Hey, somebody's car's on fire.
I believe him. My car on fire. Why didn't you tell me?
Oh.
Now, Kelly, dear, where... Peter, I ask you, have I done anything so terrible? Now, why is she sulking? All I'm trying to do is to protect her.
My interpretation of her behavior pattern is you don't want her to be actress, and you subconsciously fight her talent.
A little cream, Dr. Freud.
Last night, when car on fire, I believe her.
You did, huh? So why didn't you go outside and put it out?
Performance like her you only see once in a lifetime. Car on fire you see any day.
Good morning.
Morning, darling.
I'll just have the juice this morning, thank you, Peter.
Kelly, dear, I'd like you to understand my feelings about your being an actress.
I understand.
Do you think being an actress is all fun and glamour? It's not. It's a relentless, exacting grind. Work, study, rehearse, worry, and then more work, more study, more rehearsal. It never ends. Don't you understand, dear?
It sounds just wonderful to me.
Sounds fascinating to me, too.
All right, I refuse to live in an armed camp. That's what you want. That's what you're going to get. Study. You meet me down at the office after school, and I'll take you down and introduce you to Arthur Daniels.
Arthur Daniels, the movie producer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Uncle Bentley!
Hello, Arthur. Bentley Gray.
Well, how are you, Bentley?
Arthur, do you remember when you said the other day if I wanted a favor, just to ask you?
Yeah, anything, Bentley, anything.
Know that dog story that you start next week?
Yes?
How about giving my niece Kelly a small part in it, huh?
No. No.
This means a great deal to me, really.
Look, Bentley, we're on a tight 2-week shooting schedule.
Good.
Makeup 5 a.m. on the set at 7.
Fine.
That's plus her schoolwork.
Great.
All right, Bentley, all right. I'll do it for you. I have a part for a little girl that starts Monday, but tell her it's no picnic.
I'm hoping she's going to find that out for herself. Arthur, you're a pal. Thanks a million. Goodbye.
800.
It's shooting day, and I wanted to discuss Kelly's wardrobe with you.
What? What about her wardrobe? I'll be with you in a minute, Mrs. Conklin.
Well, I wish you'd hurry. Mary Louise has to get downtown for her xylophone lesson.
What? What about her wardrobe?
Well, now, don't you think she'd look better in a kind of a...
Look, Bentley, can't it wait? I'm busy.
Oh, yes, of course. If you're tied up, I'll call you later.
Yeah, just leave everything to me. Now, don't worry and don't be so nervous.
Nervous? Well, who's nervous? Just trying to be helpful, that's all. Bye. Darling, are you all right?
Fine. Why?
Nothing. Just seemed a little tense, that's all.
I do?
Oh, nothing to be ashamed of, dear. Happens to all great actresses. Why, Helen Hayes is in a panic before she goes on.
Peter, this pie is wonderful. I think I'll finish it up in my room. I want to go over my script.
Compulsive eating. Darling, if you have any trouble sleeping, Peter will make you some warm milk.
Oh, I'm so beat, I think I'll drop right off.
Won't betray her emotions. What an actress.
Don't die, Laddie. Don't die.
Oh, Peter, sorry to wake you up.
Mr. Gray, whatever happened to 8-hour day?
I'm just running over Kelly's part in my mind. Now, you know that scene where she puts her arms around the dog and she says, "Laddie, don't die." Now, you think she's giving that the right interpretation?
What other way to interpret? If she say, "Laddie, do die," she get nasty letter from SPCA.
Thank you very much. Now, there are untold values in that line. Now, look, she can do it like this. She can say, "Laddie, don't die," or "Laddie, don't die." What do you think?
I don't want to be hasty, Mr. Gray. I'll give you answer in the morning.
No, Mrs. Conklin, I cannot put Mary Louise's cousin on salary as her stand-in.
Well, for goodness sakes, am I asking anything that's so impossible? People who get less fan mail than Mary Louise have stand-ins. Stand still. Honestly, you are making this child's life miserable. It's a wonder she doesn't collapse.
All right, I'll put cousin Sidney on salary. It's a wonder I don't collapse. Come in.
Say, Art, you got a minute?
Come in, Bentley.
Well, thank you. Come along, Mary Louise.
They took a 5-minute break on the set. Little matter came up.
What is it?
Well, Arthur, I've been watching rehearsals all morning, and it seems to me that the dog is on camera more than Kelly is.
Laddie is the star.
Yes, but where's your vision, old man? Now, this child could be tomorrow's star. It's up to us to protect her.
Bentley, please, we shoot Monday. I've got 3 more parts to cast.
Now, really, now...
Uncle Bentley, we better go.
Just a moment. Now, Arthur, I know you're busy, and that's why I'm drawing to your attention a couple of things about Kelly that you may have overlooked. Now, like her profile.
Oh, Uncle Bentley.
Now, isn't that cute? I ask you, isn't it cute?
Cute, it's cute.
Now, in close-ups, if you can get the camera...
Will you let me worry about the camera?
Well, aren't we testy today?
Look, I don't go to your office and tell you how to look for loopholes.
You don't have to. I know my business.
Are you insinuating that I don't know mine?
If you did, you'd be protecting a talent like this, not ignoring it.
That does it. I'm sick and tired of being yelled at by stage mothers, and that goes for stage uncles.
We better go. Come on.
I get for dealing with friends. I should have taken Kelly to a studio where I was a complete stranger.
From now on, that's your status around here.
One of these days, you'll want her for a lead in a picture, and will I draw up a zingy contract? Say, Art, about her costume.
You're right, Miss Kelly. Mr. Great not himself lately.
You know what I think? I think Uncle Bentley is too high-strung for me to be an actress.
He's too high-strung to be a lawyer these days. Miss Kitty called from office. Want to know where he is.
He's on the set, that's where. Yesterday, Laddie wagged his tail in front of my face, and Uncle Bentley growled at him.
You know, show up in office, he gonna lose clients.
I know one client he's gonna lose, and that's Mr. Daniels. I'm worried about him.
Hello, Jack. Sorry to bother you this time of night. I know your column's probably all written, but I just wanted to... Come in! No, Jack, I appreciate you mentioning her in your column. Kelly Gregg also in the cast, but couldn't you mention it tomorrow and not say also? Yes! Okay. Thank you. Right, bye. Yes, darling, what is it?
Uncle Bentley, I don't want to be an actress.
Honey, did you see this? Kelly Gregg also... You don't want to be what?
You were so right. I just can't take the mental anguish of show business. It's telling on me.
Yes, but honey, you seem in such good spirits.
That was only on the outside. Inside, I was just what you said.
Oh?
A mass of butterflies.
Oh.
You were so calm yourself, I guess you didn't realize how it was affecting me.
Yes, I'm sorry, dear. I guess I haven't.
Uncle Bentley, I know how you feel about my career. And if you want me to carry on...
No.
I'll study, rehearse, perform. Study,
No,
rehearse,
darling, no.
perform. Hang those butterflies.
No. All I want is your happiness. Now, acting is rough. I've let you drive yourself.
Will Mr. Daniels be mad if I don't do the part?
Part? What part? Laddie, don't die. Just leave everything to me. If you're bowing out as an actress, you're going to bow out in a blaze of glory. Hello, Arthur.
Yes, Bentley.
Arthur, I didn't like your attitude today. Now, if you want Kelly to work in your picture, she has to get equal billing with Laddie.
What? Equal billing with...
That's right. And 2 stand-ins, complete script approval, and a dressing room with a name on the door and a star over it.
Anything else?
Yes. I want her blue jeans designed by Christian Dior of Paris. And I want your answer right now or she doesn't go to work.
Fine. I'll give you my answer.
If you don't want that, then it's going to be... Right. Honey, all of a sudden I feel like a thick, rare steak, French fried potatoes, and a hunk of apple pie.
What did Mr. Daniels say?
I'll tell you when you're a character actress. Kelly gave up. I tell you, if you could have heard her say, "Laddie, don't die," would have choked you up. Wasn't a dry eye on the set.
Know what you think, Jasper, but don't worry. Mr. Great just getting even.
And when her dramatic coach said that she was easily the most promising talent that ever come along, and that given 5 years, there was no limit to what...
I get the message. I won't talk about my career, and you won't talk about Kelly. Shall we give it a try?
Edie, just a little technical question. When the leading man kisses the leading woman, do their lips really meet, or is that just a camera trick?
Why don't you drive me home, and I'll show you.
Coming up, the Doris Day Show. And at 5 Eastern, it's the original game show the whole family can play. Second Honeymoon, only here on CBN.